Wait, I'm sorry. What are you looking at here?
This is the New York Times.
Look at that.
SKINNAMARINK. You guys, we're in the paper of record. That's super exciting.
No? Okay. Frozen.
Oh, I think, sure, I think guys can go forward.
You're gonna video your interview?
Caitlin, are you ready for dress rehearsal?
I'm so ready.
You're gonna kill it.
Thank you. I'm gonna rock it in my itchy yellow sweater.
Yeah, beautiful.
Relief on set. And I said I'd check.
They're just, I don't know what's happening. It's mad.
You don't
Dress
want to
rehearsal.
let me know, and I'll tell her.
Thank you too.
Smaller ones.
I think we are kind of holding for Daniel to make sure that it's clear up there. He's putting some ladders away.
All right, we're good with seating, or do I need to come in there?
I'm always ready for a photo op. I'm gonna put one on this side of my face next time. Alright, you guys. You're just kind of the unsung hero of the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're so welcome. And this is just some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
put it out.
hand washing them.
Hand washing them. That's really quality.
That is the off-Broadway dream.
Yeah. When you're hand washing somebody else's
This
mouthpiece.
mouthpiece covered in peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's really
You don't know where we're gonna go. Like one day you could be like.
you don't know where you're gonna go.
Yeah, you don't know where you're
underneath
gonna
in
go.
the basement of New York Workshop.
It's only up from here, James. It's only up from here. Yeah. So we did 4 runs of the show today. I was just out with friends. Came to see the first performance. They loved it. And I just found out that we got released from our tech rehearsal tomorrow. So we can sleep in. And just have to do 1 show instead of 4 runs of the same show. Thank God. Matinee day, daylight savings, and it's raining. Matinee day. Are you ready for
I love a matinee,
matinee
it's a
day?
fun matinee, it's a matinee, it's a matinee. I love a matinee. We have some press coming. The last show they saw, they thought we were young, but we're not young, we're old. Are you young, Michael? Great. We got fan mail for the show, but it's for an actress who's not in the show. So we just made a video and read it to her.
I am a big fan of the show! You were great as Alice Pepper in the very first episode.
Yes. I want to vlog about what are all the things that went wrong tonight.
Not a lot. Just
Much
a couple
better than last
sound
night.
cues.
People fell on peanut butter.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slipping.
And
Your skirt came on top.
my
so
skirt
people
came
didn't
on.
see your butt
They
for
didn't
as
see my
long.
butt that long.
Yeah.
Well, it's also alright.
And so on the way to the theater, tonight is opening night, which is different than first performance. The first for a few performances are called previews, and they are for press to come. They are for us to work out the kinks with anything technically. And then opening night is an official opening. So after this, the show is frozen. We can't make any changes, and the stage manager is in charge of keeping it running as it is. So it's not as glamorous as people think, but still very exciting.
But that's 6 and carry 2. Gee, but this is hard to do. You can think of things
Opening night. How'd it go, Fernando? Did you good opening night?
I have peanut butter in my mouth.
Great opening night. is so good. What
I need you to send that
opening night? You left it all on the floor. What's the photo?
I was the one that I was like, we need to do this in the show because it'll go in the New York Times.
Amazing! Wait, okay, we are New York Times Critics Pick!
Happily, this one does not and proudly flies a purely theatrical freak flag. That's great.
Okay, that is
That's great. 7 pupils endure a surreal educational regimen with a mix of feverish enthusiasm and dead-eyed deference. Spiffy in their white and mint green outfits, they go through roll call, reading exercises, and synchronized calisthenics and activities. One of these involves the children dipping a hand in a jar of... Oh my god, there's 2 pictures!
What's the other photo? What's the other photo?
2 pictures!
Yeah! A New York Times Critics Pick. Oh, yeah. This is Shaw. She's a lighting designer. Yeah. Vlog. Yeah. Say hi to vlog. Shaw, did you hear? What? We're a New York Times Critics Pick. Yes. Yeah. Critics Pick. That's your design. Oh, yeah. That's my design. Yeah. Thank you. Good. Congratulations. Famous. Karen. Famous. So famous. We are a big deal. Reporting live. Time Out gave us 4 stars, and that critic does not always like us. 4 stars, Fernando.
This many.
Stars. 4 stars. Okay. How do you guys feel now that all the critics love us? Do you feel good? I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Michael, how many critics picks do we have between us? Like.
Just 3.
Just 3.
Just
2
3.
today, and then 1 a long time ago.
Okay, there's Britney Spears, and that's me. That's a terrible printing. Britney, me. And here's what it looks like in print. Online there are a couple photos, but this one is Michael and Josh and Fernando. I'm so glad they picked that moment. There's us. Hello, just, a reminder that Britney Spears and I are in a paper together. I just have a couple things to say about the New York Times because I'm always excited. Like, I'm telling everybody, trust me. But I also feel like I have a responsibility to tell people that, like, the New York Times does not happen overnight. I invited them for 10 years before they showed up to anything. And then the first time that we were reviewed by the New York Times, they did not like it and kind of reamed us a new one. And that was a great moment for me because it made me realize that I would be making work I wanted to make whether or not they liked it or any gatekeepers liked it. And so, but the funny thing about the things like the New York Times is it only happens every once in a while. There are so many other days where the New York Times does not happen. And I think it's helpful to remember that what really counts is what's in it for you, for yourself, versus what external validation are you also happy to receive. Because when I did not get a good review in the New York Times, I was like, that's great, actually, because I care, it hurt, but I also not gonna stop. I have to think that, like, the most important thing for me about this is actually that, like, we're all together. That's the best part. And I'm very grateful for the people that I get to make work with and the people who support me every day, not just the New York Times.